Bakery style blueberry muffins at home. No mixer necessary. They are so easy you cannot fail. And if you do, you probably didn't listen because they're that easy. In a large bowl, you're going to whisk together 3 3/4 of a cup of flour, 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Whisk until combined and then set it aside. In another bowl, you're going to whisk 4 eggs, 1 cup of buttermilk, half of a cup of vegetable oil, 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Whisk this all together until your mixture is completely smooth, and then fold your dry ingredients into your wet ingredients. You want to do this gently. The batter is going to get thick, so you don't want to use a whisk. Just be careful not to overmix. I'm going to switch over to a wooden spatula once everything is combined. But if I were to do this in a mixer, I would very likely use my dough hook on a low speed rather than using a whisk. So once you have your batter mixed together, you're going to prepare your blueberries. So you're going to toss 2 cups of blueberries in about 1/4 of a cup of flour. Doing this before incorporating the blueberries into the batter helps the blueberries to not sink and stay suspended in the batter during the cooking process. After your blueberries are coated very well in the flour, you are going to combine them with your batter by gently folding them in, being careful to not crush the blueberries and also not to overmix the batter. You just want to mix in. Once everything's all combined, you're going to cover your bowl and set it aside for about 15 minutes. This little bit of rest time allows the flour to hydrate, and it's what's going to give you taller muffins. While you're waiting on your batter, you can preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and then begin prepping your muffin pan. So in a 12-cup muffin pan, you're going to want to line every other cup. This gives your muffins the extra space needed to create that fluffy dome on top. Fill your liners with your batter to the top. If you have any leftover blueberries that you'd like to sprinkle, you can do that now, and sanding sugar as well. I very unfortunately was out of sanding sugar, and by the time I realized, I was already almost done with the muffins, but I highly recommend. When you're all done filling your pans, you can bake these muffins in your 425-degree oven for 8 minutes, and then drop the temperature to 350 degrees and bake for 12 to 15 minutes more until a toothpick comes out clean. Let them sit in a pan for about 5 minutes and then transfer to a cooling rack.